Hello everyone, hope you are well on this Wednesday afternoon. It is July 10th, and at least here it wasn't quite as hot as it has been. Still hot, but we're supposed to be getting, though, in the next few days and through the weekend, we're supposed to be in the high 90s into the hundreds. Whew. Y'all, I tell you what, I know most of everybody's real hot right now, so unless you're in Australia. Y'all are kind of cool, probably, or cold. So anyway, a couple of things I want to cover. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about a very important prep that I think we need to be doing, especially between now and the next couple of months, during the next couple of months, starting now. Let me say, starting now through the next couple of months. All right. Because we know what's coming, and the hour is getting late. Time is short. You can say that about a lot of things, I guess, though. I'm going to go into that. I also have an awesome passage, a very powerful, short passage that I'm going to go through, and you want to stay tuned for that, okay? But first, this has been on my mind, and I heard it said on a Beck video too as well, either yesterday or day before. He puts out so many videos, I don't know, I can't keep up. I don't even watch all of them. I just kind of watch what I can, you know. But somebody, some adult in the room better stand up fast. And what I mean by that, and what he was referring to, is the ongoing march that this world seems to be on into full-on WW3 and possibly, very, very possibly, nuclear war. We are closer to nuclear war now than we ever have been, than we were during all the Cold War in the 80s. That's what almost every expert is saying. I believe that too. But somebody's got to stand up. I saw earlier where Zelensky is in Washington now. And whenever I see that, and I saw a little thing where he was sitting down with the Speaker of the House, Johnson. What a pair. But anyway, when I see that, I just see dollar signs. And I see dollar signs that are going away from our pockets into the Z-Man's pockets. To Z-Land. To the Z-Man, to the Z-Land. All right? That's what I see as dollar signs. No more money, man. No more. Not one iota. They need to give it back to us. Billions. But this inching closer and closer. And I see, I see stories about the European. We got to prepare for war. We got to do this. We got F-16s are being sent to Ukraine. The long-range Tomahawk cruise missiles and all that, all the United States stuff. What we're into here is this total escalation, and it's to the point. It's going to be to the point of no return. It probably already is. Where both sides are like this and threatening nuclear war. It's just a matter of time when it does happen. That's the way these things happen. Unless a sensible, cool head somewhere in this group, in this realm of these folks, the high up, somebody that has some power, some say-so, stands up and says, no, we must go to the table. We must stop this madness right now and get to the table with Putin right now and end this before it goes any further, because there are no winners. If this keeps going, there are no winners. No winners. Remember back in the 80s, and I talk about the 80s as my time, but in the Cold War, and it was really, tensions were so tight. I mean, they were so high. And we had some leadership. I mean, Reagan, Gorbachev on the Russian side or the Soviet Union side, They met several times. It was very tense. But they were talking. They met in person. What a concept. But somebody better stand up. And I don't know who that is. I don't know. But an adult's got to take over here. Some way, somehow. Otherwise, this does not end well. And like I've said before, most of the people right out here anywhere and wherever you are, 95% of them are clueless right now. And if it does, God forbid, it does happen, these people won't know what in the world's hit them, you know? So anyway, that's what's been on my mind, and I think for a reason. And then Beck said it yesterday, actually. The other thing that's been bothering me is I saw where Biden said that he will veto any bill that prevents non-citizens from voting. Now, correct me, the last time I checked, you need to be a citizen to vote. Not everybody gets to vote. I know felons in most states, I don't know about everywhere, but most states, convicted felons don't get to vote. So, if the millions of people who are here against illegally are voting, it's game over. Forget about it. Forget about it. You know how they're going to vote. You know. That's the reality. That's that. I don't know what else to say on that. I mean, that's disturbing and you know. All right, enough. I'm done with disturbing news. Okay, the rest of this is gonna be lighter. It's gonna be fine. Stay with me. Stay with me here. The prep we need to be doing. Of course, we always talk about number one is spiritual, but what I'm talking, but number, right in there, that's important. We talk about spiritual, your provisions, your security, your medical, but we cannot overlook, and I think it's super important, especially now, before things get Cocoa Puff crazy, and they're going to, is to a couple things. I'll break this down in a couple of different categories. Number one, take a little road trip, take a vacation, and if you're like us, we don't like to spend money like that because we've been putting our resources in bolstering our property and investing in our property. But if you have a chance, even if it's a short day trip, a little day road trip, here and there, visit, whether it's having people to your place or your family, your friends, the ones you want to see, of course, in person, if you can, if at all possible. So work in some fun, your day trips, things you enjoy, you like to do. You don't have to spend a lot of money doing it. You don't have to spend any. I know gasoline costs money, but anything you can do like that, if you're able, do it. Do it now. Ms. Dawg and I are going to take some time a little later this month. It's important to do it. Relax. Decompress. The other thing, well, before I get relax, decompress, go out to eat. Do a little splurge, okay? Don't got to break the bank, but, listen to music. There are days where I don't listen. I do a lot of driving in my work. I just have that on YouTube, listening to music or watching other videos of other things other than prepping and world news and current events and all that kind of stuff. Podcast, the other things that interest me. Sports, cars, trucks, not anything but this kind of stuff. You need to do that sometimes. You need to get away from it, at least temporarily. I know in the evenings here lately, Ms. Dawg and I have been vegetating, or I don't know if you can call it vegetating or what's the other word? Anyway, watching, putting it on YouTube with music, or watching something like House Hunters, international House Hunters, watch dumb people make dumb decisions. Or House Hunters here in the United States, which I don't know if that stuff was real. By the way, I don't know if that stuff's real or not. I think that's all just a show. I don't think anybody's buying anything, because the more I watch it, the more I'm like, what are they doing? I mean, these people aren't real. I mean, I don't know. Are they just actors? Are they trying to be actors? I don't know. When they talk about like, well, I'm a third grade teacher and my husband is a part-time yoga teacher, and my budget is $1 million, or something stupid like that, or like I'm a part-time fitness instructor and my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and our budget's $800,000. No, that don't add up. That don't add up. I digress, I know. But it's kind of part of the entertainment, really. Like, what are these idiots going to choose? We make a game out of it, like, I think they're going to choose number 1. Miss Dawg's like, no, they're going to go with number 3. And then they go with 2, or something stupid like that. Anyway, it's like entertainment. It's entertainment. All right, you get my point. The other category, medical appointments. Knock them out if you can. All right. Dentist, other medical stuff, things you've been putting off, okay? Keep it. Do it now. Your vehicle, your home, anything you need to shore up, let's get on it and do it, because we just don't know from day to day, y'all, what's going on, what's going to happen. We know shenanigans are coming now. We know foolishness is coming. I'm going to go to the passage. It is from Psalm. I can't get out of Psalm lately. It's just been speaking to me for a reason. Psalm, we're in chapter 34. Psalm chapter, let me make sure here. I'm sorry, 31. I was in 34 yesterday, I believe. Psalm chapter 31, verse 24 says, "Be strong and let your heart take courage, all you who hope in the Lord." Amen. This is written by David, and at a time when his power is waning and his son's out trying to kill him, and he's crying out to the Lord. He's laying his heart out there. And it's a reminder that God doesn't change, even when we are in a different place than we were before. Maybe when we're desperate, or we're reaching out, we're laying it all out there, we need help. He doesn't change. He's always our Lord, doesn't change, and you are always His. You always belong to Him. So remember that. Call out to Him. All right. Hope that's helpful. Let's keep on with our preps, y'all. Let's be safe. Let's be careful out there. Share your thoughts. Stay close to Jesus. God bless you. I'll see you soon.